What's up, y'all? With Black Friday and holiday sales in full swing right now, I wanted to make a quick little video as sort of a PSA to hopefully help you guys save some money and stay away from a lot of these fake sales and fake deals that are going on in places like Amazon and other different retailers. The little piece of software that I think will save you guys a ton of money, it's called Keepa. And essentially, it's an Amazon price tracker that has a ton of cool features. So there's two versions of it. There's this version. This is the Chrome extension, which I think is the way you should do it. And also, if you'd prefer, you can do the website where you can just go to keepa.com and you can do everything manually, search up here on their website, deals on Amazon, that kind of thing. But my favorite version is the Amazon price tracker that's built into a Chrome extension. And so what it essentially allows you to do is it has extensive price history. And Amazon could do this, but only for about 90 days worth of history. This can do for as long as the product has been on Amazon. So you can essentially help verify that the sales that you're seeing on Amazon are real, that they're not just fake sales that are artificially shown on places like Prime Day or for right now like Black Friday and the holiday season. So Amazon is actually being sued right now for doing some fake sales during their Prime Day sale event, where essentially a fake sale or fake discount is where a lot of these Amazon sellers, maybe a month or two in advance, for like at least one day, will temporarily increase a price significantly more than its original base price. And then when the Prime Day sales come, they'll reduce the price back down to the original price. So it'll make it seem like it's on sale and that you're getting a good deal, but actually you're just paying the original base price. So there wasn't actually any discount whatsoever. And a lot of people tend to fall for these kind of things because they're not looking too deep into the price history. So here we have a MacBook Air, 13-inch MacBook Air from Amazon. It's a regular M4 chip, really solid MacBook. You know, the M5 chip just came out, but it hasn't gone into the MacBook Air series yet. And we're not expecting to see that refreshed until around March, the springtime event. So for $750, insane deal. But if you want to know if this is a real sale or not, scroll down here and boom, you'll see this little pop-up area once you have Keepa installed as the Chrome extension I showed previously. And so to kind of make sense of all of this, on the right side here, we have the different ways that Amazon sells things. So you see the used, like new, very good, etc. That's for like third-party sellers that have things on the refurbished site, whatever. But if you just want to show just new things, you can just click to set it so that I just turned that off. So I want to see what Amazon is selling. It tells you right there at the bottom what it all means. And I also want to show new. So it'll show for as long as this MacBook Air has been on Amazon, the entire price history. So as you can see, it's on sale and it's been priced as much as $999, which is when it was brand new. And throughout its time, it's gone through a couple sales where it dropped to $850. And that's about as low as we had seen it. And then in July, it got as low as $799. Then it didn't change much, kept going back up to $899 and vice versa. And boom, recently, you can tell it dropped to $750. So this is about the lowest that we've seen all time. But if you want something that's a little bit more recent, you can set it down here to 3 months, and it'll just give you within the 3-month period from now to about as late as August 24th at time of shooting, which is exactly 3 months because I'm shooting on the 21st. You can see the lowest that they were seeing was about $799, and it bounced back up to $899 when it wasn't on sale. But now this exact one is down at $750. Another example, different product, a JBL Flip 7. You're looking to buy a Bluetooth speaker. Maybe it's a great Christmas gift for someone. You know, who doesn't need a nice Bluetooth speaker these days? So right here it's listed at $109. Original price was $150, so this is 27% off. So we can scroll down here, and boom, we're at the Keepa side, or the Keepa extension. And so we can look here at the full time. Let's make sure it's set to all. Yep. So original price, like I mentioned, is $150 or $149.95 to be exact. And it was pretty much set at that price. We hardly saw any sales for any meaningful amount of time until July. So mid-July, it dropped to $129, and then it went back up. And it was pretty much bouncing between that for the past few months. And then early August, we saw it drop down to $109. And it's been kind of bouncing back and forth between $109 and $130. It went back up to full price on November 4th. And then dropped back again down as of about 2 weeks ago. Now it's back at 109. So it's been jumping around all over the place, but as of now, this is the lowest price that it's been since it released. So if you were looking to buy a Bluetooth speaker, now is a good time to buy. But also, if this is something you were on the fence about, don't feel pressure to buy now. As you can tell, it's kind of bouncing around that 109. So you can kind of expect that for the next month, even longer, it'll probably be roughly in that area. So as long as I would say you buy it before January, then you've got some time. So, if it's not something you can afford at this current moment, but maybe that next check, will be good, or the check after that, you'll have enough to make this purchase, then definitely wait. So you can kind of use this to kind of help you influence what you're gonna buy and when as well. But it's not just a price history tracker. You can also go here to track product, and it can get really advanced as far as the features and things that it's available. But I would say leave it on basic just for the purposes of this video. You can kind of set it to what price you'd like to see here in the Amazon or news section. And if you're looking to buy things in the used or the buy box set at Amazon, you can input the prices you would like, how long you'd like it to track for, and then boom, start tracking. And then you'll receive an email or notification when the product you'd like to track has reached that price. And that's always a great feature to have, because then you don't have to constantly keep refreshing the Amazon site or constantly checking in every once in a while to see if the product you're looking for is actually on sale. There's also data. This is one of those features that they want you to pay the monthly subscription for. You don't need it. The free version is more than enough. Don't pay for this. Variations. So variations is actually really cool. So it basically shows all the different color options and variations of this product that are listed on the Amazon page. So for this one, it's just a bunch of different color options, and it gives you a quick little small version of the charts that we were looking at previously, but for all the colors. It's cool. I think it's a great feature to have. Me personally, I'm not using this feature a lot, because generally I'll go up here and then I'll pick the one I want first before I scroll down. But it's also great to just have this entire view to make sure you get the best decision. And then you can go here to settings, and you can kind of tweak, the settings to what you'd like to see, make it fit what you would like. But really, the strongest version is the price history feature. That's the best version of this app, or this Chrome extension per se. But I think overall, you kind of get the idea. Keepa is an extremely powerful tool that can kind of help you make sure you get the best deals, discounts, etc., and to avoid those fake discounts, fake deals. Now, generally, those fake deals, fake discounts come from third-party sellers. Sellers like Apple, or kind of the big time, Sony's, Google's, those like established brands, don't really do a lot of that price fluctuation, trickery as much, at least from my experience. But of course, check everyone, double check everyone. Don't trust any company. Always look at the price history. Make sure you're getting the right sale, the good deal. Now, another tool that you can use to kind of fuse and make this even stronger is a retailer comparison tool. So not just on Amazon, but if you want to check things like Best Buy, Target, etc. The most well-known one is Capital One shopping app or Chrome extension. It's fine in my opinion. I used to use it a lot, but from what I've gathered, what it does do really well is compare prices between retailers, but it often uses retailers that I personally never even heard of or wouldn't feel comfortable shopping on. And then often lists prices that are incorrect from what the retailers are showing. So it'll tell you like you're saving money, and then when you click the link to open up the page for that product on the other retailer, it won't be the price you were expecting. And overall, it's always trying to bombard you with rewards and this, and it's a whole lot. And it comes from Capital One, so you kind of understand what they're trying to get out of you. And so I'd like to kind of pose this question to you guys. Do you guys know any good alternatives for this? Because if you're able to do price shopping between different retailers for a certain product, I mean, this could be huge. An example would be the JBLs, so the Flip 7. And here it's listed at $109, but maybe for whatever reason Target has it at $99.99, or Best Buy has it at $102.99, etc. You wouldn't know unless you went out of your way to check, and vice versa. Now, some people prefer to stay on one retailer. Maybe you've got Prime and you need the Prime shipping, you need something to arrive really quickly, and a lot of retailers don't really offer that super quick shipping, at least not for free. When you combine Keepa, the Amazon price tracker, with something like a Capital One Shopping, retailer comparison extension, it can be super huge. So again, let me know if you guys can find some alternatives. I've tried Ibotta. I used to use Honey before the scandal and everything like that. If you learn anything, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what kind of deals you've gone, what kind of cool gadgets you guys are looking at, for Black Friday, or some cool things you're buying for Christmas now, before the holiday season and holiday shopping really starts to get pretty overcrowded. And if you liked the video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys later.